Hello everyone, today we're headed to the 7 waterfalls located in Cochancay, very close to the Yanayacu hot spring. What is it? It's a tourist spot in this area. It's a large waterfall with 7 or more steps. It's a place with a bit of a bad reputation. There were a couple of deaths a few years ago. Cochancay, except that you are going along the same Durantambo road. One entrance before the hot springs, there is another entrance that says Yanayacu community, and that's exactly where you reach the 7 waterfalls. The beginning of the trail is just downhill, approximately 2 kilometers, which takes about 50 minutes to walk. You can ride here, but you will only get as far as the river. From there you have to cross a bridge, and we continue. The descent is long, but peaceful. There is plenty of nature. The area is quite safe. Here, near the bridge, you can see cars and something mules. It's near a river. There is also a small house with a piece of land. You should be careful across the bridge. It's approximately 50 to 100 meters long but quite high. If you are not careful, you can slip or even fall off the bridge and hit the rocks in the river. The view from here is incredible. The river you can see below is the Bulu, which is the same river that flows through the Yanayacu hot springs. The resort is actually about 100 to 150 meters upstream from this bridge, which isn't very far. It doesn't take long to get there. As always, it's advisable to visit these tourist spots in the summer, due to the mood and the fact that the river rises and is more dangerous. Once you reach the end of this bridge, you can take the path on the left or the path on the right. You can reach the 7 waterfalls by either path. The longer one is the one on the left, and the shorter one is the one on the right. However, both can be quite dangerous, so it's always recommended to go to this place with someone familiar with the area. In my case, a patient I saw a couple of times at the Cochancay Health Center knew this route quite well, so he accompanied us. Right now, we are taking the path of the right, which is the shortest, but still a bit dangerous. As you can see here, you have to climb up a fairly narrow path filled with mud and soil. It's recommended that you wear boots. The path is quite steep, approximately 100 to 200 meters. So be careful because as you climb, the cliff gets deeper on one side. Then you reach a flat section, which is here. And cross this other little bridge. It doesn't take long to get to the waterfall, about 20 minutes maximum. Then you have to descend, and it's also quite steep, so hold on thin to the trees and the roots. Just before this descent, there is a small house where a man lives, and we're told he usually says this is all his land and doesn't usually let anyone through to the waterfall. Luckily for us, he wasn't there that day. Once down, we can see the enormous waterfall, hiding among all the vegetation. It's quite beautiful. The water is quite clean. You can rest here for a while or even go for a swim. And so there I was. I went in for a while. It's scary under the waterfall that a rock or something might fall. Here we were back, but to go to the top of the waterfall. And here we are at the top of the waterfall. There you can see a water catchment are installed by the local drinking water company. There are even some waters like this that you can find in Compalillos where the drinking water company is located. And here, as you can see on the sign, this is the Estero Azul catchment area. You have to be careful on the shore because you can slip and fall. And you can also take a little bath like I am doing. Here we were already descending and we happened upon a woman from the community who was coming down on her mule, and it was surprising to see how the little animal didn't even sleep. Unfortunately for me, I didn't have any boots, so my shoes were destroyed. I had to go wash them in the river. The view here is very pretty. Around here we found some rows of eggs, probably from one or more toads. They look like pitahaya seeds. I told you that going to the left at the end of the bridge leads to another longer path toward the waterfall. It's precisely to reach the lower reaches of the waterfall, and it's the route we're taking in the video. There is also a section where you have to ascend and descend along a fairly narrow path, so it's dangerous, so you need to be accompanied. And we reached this part. Look, we're quite far down from the waterfall. I will zoom in a bit so you can see how many steps there are. There are quite a few. There are more than 7 waterfalls. It's very beautiful and peaceful, and about 50 meters before reaching this waterfall we could see some wild turkeys, but I couldn't record them. On the other side, as you can see, there is a cliff and it's quite large. It's scary, and it's precisely where they say some young people fell and died a few years ago. As you can see, we also found a very pretty green snake, and the skinny one was sticking out her tongue. Look at her, how cute. As soon as we released her, she got a little angry and opened her mouth at us. She still looked adorable. In short, it's a very nice place, but dangerous, so try to go with someone who knows the area. That's all.